downtown Nassau. It's Sofa Talk with Sylvian. It's Married Talk. Today's topic, the rise.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Sofa Talk, and I'm your host Sylvian. And today, it's all about Married Talk, the rise. And I have on the sofa with me the amazing, beautiful Bahamian couple, Such a Pratt. Welcome, LaDonya and Ken. So tell me a little bit about yourself.
Would you like to?
Oh, you go ahead, please. Enlighten the world.
So my name is LaDonya. This is my husband Ken. We've been married for about 5 years now. We got married in May, right? Yeah, 5 years now. We're both working in healthcare right now, but we also have our own business where we do photography and videography because we started out vlogging, but then we evolved into stage play, and then we dabbled into a little bit of small short film.
Awesome.
And now we're working on a television series called Rise or Fall. So
Nice.
Awesome.
So before we get into the show, tell persons where they can find you. Tell the viewers where they can find you and find your page.
We are on YouTube at Such a Pratt and also Facebook at Such a Pratt.
All right.
Such a Pratt Studios.
Yeah. And Instagram at Such_a_Pratt.
Awesome. So how did you guys meet?
We always lived
Why
sort of close to each other.
don't you have to say something isn't right? How did you guys meet? Ken?
We always lived sort of close to one another, but we were never like friends.
Okay.
And then we met sort of at work.
Sound like
Would you want to tell?
I know they had a little bit more. It sound like one of you were already in a relationship or something happened. No.
But well, it's just
This
a
story
strange-
normally is lead to basically how we got together, and then someone was a bit more aggressive than others.
Okay. LaDonya was aggressive?
Oh my goodness. I see, I sense some discernment in you.
All right. So LaDonya aggressively pursued you or made her presence felt. I'll put it like that.
Well, she asked me for my number.
Okay.
That was enough.
That was nice.
That was enough.
That's you did a good job. Guess what? He's sitting next to you.
Thank you very much.
All right. All right. So Ken, how did you know LaDonya was the one for you?
Yeah, tell us, babe.
Well, that's a tough question, but I think it always boils down to. It sounds like a cliche, but you just is no.
Okay.
You understand? And she was my best friend. This is the person who I was telling everything to, messaging, coming home to every second. So I just knew that she was the one for me.
Awesome. So LaDonya, what made you be like, you know what, this dude joking? I give him the eye. He hasn't asked me for my number yet. Let me get his number, or let me give him my number. What made you do that?
What persons don't know about Ken, even though it doesn't show, he is very shy.
Okay.
Very shy. So all of the hints in the world, he just was like,
He wasn't getting it.
she like me? Or she don't like me? So, you had to assert yourself.
Right.
And
Put up a bit.
let him know, listen, this is available to you.
Right.
Are you going to take it or not?
I like that. Like, this is what you can have.
This is what you can have.
Now, what are you going to do with it?
Correct. It's your
So,
choice. You
Ken,
get your choice.
when she approached you, how did that make you feel? Like, how did that make you feel, if you can remember?
It was funny to me because I remember being in the front, and then she called me over, and she was like, I was watching something, and it was funny, and I went to message you, but I didn't have your number.
Oh.
So I was like, okay.
Oh, so she was running game on you.
And then I was like, hold on.
He did that same face, and I was like, oh, I'm in
Trying to
trouble.
ask me for my number in the Slack.
Right.
So I like, so you want my number? She was like, yeah.
Aww. But it
I
worked.
added the autograph,
Worked
you know.
out, baby.
Awesome. All right, so LaDonya, what's something you had to adjust to once you got married?
Ooh, okay. So I think the main thing is, I'm going to say this. My level of clean, his level of clean, not the same level of clean.
Okay.
What I call straighten up, Ken called I cleanness.
Oh, wow.
So that was definitely an adjustment. And trying not to be the mother that I can be and be rowing all the time.
Right.
Pick this up, do this, you wash this, you do this. Because I'm not his mother.
Awesome.
Correct.
Ken was correct. All right, so Ken, what was something you had to adjust to once you got married?
Well,
Nothing.
I ain't really changed.
Adjust, huh? Adjust.
It is what it is.
Is that a
I
good thing?
think you would say sleeping.
Yeah. For me, I can be honest. Sleep is precious to me because I'm one of them people like as soon as they put your head down, they out.
Right.
Don't you fall asleep when you mid sentence?
Right.
You be talking. Yeah. I still wake. I just rest my eyes. That's all. Me. So when I get to sleep,
Right.
I want sleep.
Right.
But something always just go wrong. The minute I close my eyes, there's always a reason that I need to be conducted or something going haywire or just as who's barging the room and just call your name. Like, or you were sleeping. But not a job.
Not anymore.
That has happened a few times.
Okay, can you guys remember the first argument you had? What was the first argument over?
I remember. I think our first argument was me coming home late.
Okay.
Because, I was visiting a friend. And when you just start talking, and then you tell them you gone, but they follow you to the car, and then you start talking again, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's getting late. And she's like, yeah, but let me just tell you. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to be in so much trouble.
So how did you guys deal with that? Like your first argument, how did you deal with it? Like how did you made it known that, you know what?
I think it's important to remember that no two people perfect.
Right.
You understand? And mistakes can always be made, but at the same time, you just have to verbalize what the issue is. I don't do the screaming thing like I tell. I grew up in a house. I had a lot of brothers. And too much dumb sentences and someone get hit.
Right.
I don't do the rowing. I don't do the shouting.
Right.
I just clearly state, hey, listen, this, I understand. Yeah, he's talking about the God of sound.
Right.
But don't let this happen no more so we can move forward.
Right.
And then that's that. I think effective communication is the problem. A lot of people communicate. People say what on their mind. Or the first thing will come to their mind, but that's not effective communication.
Right.
You want effective communication where you just clearly state, hey, this is how I felt. This is what you did. And this is how that made me feel. And let's see if we can avoid this from happening again.
All right, guys, that's Mari Talk. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after the break. Welcome back to Sofa Talk, and I'm here with the beautiful couple, such a Pratt, and we're going to dive right in. I know recently you released a vlog, right? First, before I get into that, how did you guys get into vlogging your relationship?
Famous nosy. They tend to ask a lot of questions about your relationship. So it makes it easier to tell the story to everybody than have to tell the story individually to every single person. So we just, as we travel, when people would like to know how was the trip, how was this, how was that, we just show you.
All right, so on one of the recent vlogs you did, you talk about losing your baby. What, did it make you uncomfortable to put it out there?
Well, for us, of course, we took the time away at first, just to wait until we were ready.
Right.
So when we were ready to talk about it, it did make us feel uncomfortable at first. I was uneasy after it was released, and I was like, what did we just do?
Right.
Like, did we just tell everybody, like, what happened? But then it was like, you know what, this is going to help somebody. This is going to reassure somebody, and this is going to actually prove our faith when things do come through for us. So we can look back at this and say, well, look where God brought us from.
Right.
So we were like, okay, we're going to do this.
Well, for those of you that probably did not see the video, I'm just going to give from what I remember, and I guess you guys can assist me with it.
Sure.
Like, you didn't know you were pregnant.
No.
And he had a feeling, right?
Correct.
And when you guys went, finally, I know you were having like pains and stuff leading up to it. And the doctor in that moment told you guys that you were pregnant.
Correct.
And both of you were like, really? How come you didn't believe it? Were you trying a lot before that?
The first year, you know, I wouldn't say we was trying. But, you know, when you reach around the second year, your third year, you start to, you know, try. And then every month, you just get that epic fail.
Okay.
And, you know, I wouldn't say like it after a while, it just tends to be like, wonder if this is going to happen.
Right.
Or, you know, we even had the conversation. It's like, yo, maybe we need to try vitro or look up some other means. And I just told her, like look it up and just see how much it costs.
Right.
Because you don't want to wait too late.
Right. And you were willing to just ensure that you have a baby, so you were willing to go through all the processes. All right. So, LaDonya, how did you feel knowing that you were expecting?
It was a bittersweet moment really quickly, because it was like, okay, this is possible. That is great. But at the same time, something is wrong and we don't know.
Right.
So it was like, I want to be happy, but I'm not sure yet. But it happened.
Right.
So it's like back and forth for the longest. We were like, we was pregnant. You realize you picked me up.
Right.
So we have that conversation every now and again.
Right.
We'd be like, I pick you up.
Right.
And we just laugh about it.
All right. So how do you feel now that everything is out there? Are you still trying? What's the process like for y'all?
Well, yes, of course we're still trying, but we got a lot of support, a lot of encouragement, and that was really helpful for us to know that we had so many persons praying for us, you know, cheering us on, rooting us on. They're really, I think they want this baby more than us, you know. Right now, I think that they want this baby more than us. So whenever that happens, we're going to make sure to let everybody know.
Awesome. So, Ken, I have a question for you. Because I know you had a feeling. How come you picked it up and she didn't? Like, what was it?
I don't think she didn't pick it up. I just think, like, because, you know, after it didn't happen, you sort of guard your own feelings.
Okay.
So you, like, even if someone tells you, like, you're pregnant, you like, I ain't pregnant, because you don't want to get your hopes up, you know? But it was just, I could just see something, there's just something different about her, you know? And then she's, like, craving little weird things, doing, like, just eating the strangest things in the world. Like, hot dog.
So she on a base on a red hot dog and what? She just craves hot dog, or she does?
Never buy hot dog.
They don't eat hot dog.
Okay.
And she just buy 2 packs of hot dog, and I was like, hot dog? And then she eat it cold.
No!
She wash it and eat it. I like, this seeing you.
Wow. Wow, that's crazy.
I just thought it was just, getting older. No, your hormones change.
Yeah, you thought it was just craving.
Just
Okay.
something, just wanted.
All right, so my question to you is, what advice would you give? Okay, what advice would you give the persons would pretty much walk up to couples, like a couple will get married and be like, oh, when you're having a baby or this and that, like, what would you tell them? You know, because I think sometimes they aren't aware that maybe this couple is trying. It just it hasn't happened as yet.
I think they mean well. You know, and it's one thing to mean well, and then there's another thing to let it come out your mouth.
Right.
You know, if a person, if you see they've been married 5 years, 4 years, 3 years, no kids, it's not your business. You know, just sit back, wait till it happen. You know, and if it don't happen, I mean, unless you like somewhere in the immediate family, like you, or mother, and you honestly concerned or something like that. Other than that, just be patient, just wait it out.
Because my thing is like, for me, it's like, what are you about to do? Like, people, when you get married, when are you ready to pay for the wedding?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like what? You plan on giving us Pampers for the rest of the child's life? What are you? How are you going to contribute to this? You know what I mean? I feel so it's kind of insensitive because you don't know where persons are at in their lives.
Correct.
You understand what I'm saying?
Correct.
And then my thing is my main concern is the reason why I think people should stop asking that, because what if the husband can't have produce children or the wife can't? That's another thing. Like, you're going to constantly remind them of that, and you're not even in the.
It's one of those things that it's just poor conversation. You don't know what to say when you see somebody. It's like you walk up to somebody and you're like, "Boy, you get big now."
True.
That's not a good entry into a conversation. You know
Just
what I mean?
say hi, how you
Facebook
doing?
is remind people every year that they get fired. Every year. They send you an old picture. You remember this listener?
Yeah, they like that.
It's just poor conversation.
Right.
You just don't know what to say when you see a person, but you want to say something. So it's like, hey, you got married? Any kids? You know, y'all ain't make no kids yet? Yeah, it's that easy. We just be like, you know.
I think a lot of persons do believe that it's that easy. Like, okay, I meet the love of my life. I want to get married. I want to have children. Like, we're going to have this amazing life. And then life knocks the wind out of you because you didn't know that it would be a process.
It's real.
Right?
Correct.
So what advice would you give to a couple out there who is struggling to conceive?
Well, I would say to keep trying, or however best you can make that happen, or wherever you are at with you and your partner, once you both decide, because that is another issue. Some persons where one wants to keep trying and the other is like, you know what, I'm done.
Right.
And so you have to be on the same page and make sure that whatever the decision is, that you're going to do it together.
Okay.
Nobody else. That this is for you. So hold on to that and hold on to your faith. I can't say it enough. Hold on to your faith. I feel like that's the main thing that helped me, that I already had it in my gas tank and not I needed to go and find faith now that after it's happened, I already had it. So once you have it, hold on to that and let it just drive you through.
Ken?
I would say enjoy each other. You know, don't apply too much pressure to yourself to make children. Maybe you won't. Maybe you will adopt. Maybe you just have the best life ever. A lot of things has come with children.
Right.
I've seen it. I know a lot of people, they had a wonderful life and then some children come and life is scary.
Yeah.
So,
Some children.
yeah, a couple of them pop up out of nowhere and then now things. You're looking at noodles instead of, you know what I mean, some pasta. Things has happened. So just enjoy each other. If you ain't got a kid this year, take a trip.
Right. Nice.
That's a good idea.
Go back to college, get a degree, do what you could do, keep yourself busy, enjoy your spouse, just enjoy your relationship. Your relationship is not centered around children.
Awesome. I like
It's
that.
centered around you and that person. In fact, when you have kids, somewhere around 17 to 19 and a half, they gone. They can tell you, you know, I tired of you around me about my pants on the floor, so I get my own place.
Right.
So what just happened? And then you're still stuck with that person. So.
So, guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after the break. welcome back to Sofa Talk, and you're watching Married Talk, The Rise. And I have such a Pratt on the sofa with me, and we were talking, if you're just tuning in, we were talking about marriage and their miscarriage. I would like to ask you guys a question. Right now, seeing that, okay, you went through that, right? Where are you at now with the process of conceiving? Like, what are you still? Do you have high hopes in it, or right now it's like if it happens, it happens?
Well, I would say hopes higher than they were
Okay.
because we had never gotten, not a positive or anything like that. And
Right.
now we know that it could happen.
Right.
Naturally, so it's the silver lining. You know, you know that it could happen now. So yeah, my hopes are higher.
Awesome.
I agree. I think we are more hopeful, even though we say sometimes like, well, if it happened, it happened. And we still like,
No,
but it
but
could
we want to have
happen.
it, right?
So
Let's make sure this week we going all in.
Awesome.
It's gonna happen.
All right, awesome. So it's now time for how well do you know your mate? How well do you know your mate? All right, so LaDonya. Okay, so pretty much, right? This is how it goes. If I ask LaDonya a question, you have to write the real answer down, and then she has to write what she thinks the answer is. You know, back and forth, and then
Okay.
I'll ask both of you the same thing, and you can say if it's him or her.
Okay.
All right. All right. So LaDonya, what is Ken's favorite fast food joint out of these three?
Okay.
So I write the correct answer.
Yeah.
You write the correct answer. KFC, Wendy's, McDonald's. All right. Ken, what is it? Wendy's, 1 point. Good job. All right. Ken, what is LaDonya's favorite? I doubt you're going to get this. If you get this, use the man. What is LaDonya's favorite natural hair product?
No.
Man, LaDonya, look at she out plenty.
I try to put what I think he.
What do you have, Ken?
Coconut oil.
Coconut oil. What did you
No, I said J. Antoinette, Michelle's product.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know what the name was.
That's why I was trying to put USA everything.
Okay,
Yeah.
so good. You still get that point.
I
All
don't
right.
know what I didn't know what it is called.
Who takes the longest to get dressed? Ken, what are you writing? Let's see. Good job. All right. Who snores the most?
You sure you want me to about these things?
I know this is
could be
Sonya
a
did not
one-answer
even wipe
show.
it
I
out.
got this, you know?
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
I be
Sonya.
tired. I work. I do a lot of stuff. I be tired.
Yeah.
All right.
Milk and all of them beans.
Who is most likely to eat the other person's food out the fridge?
Just happened
He
yesterday.
did this to me the other day. I had some pasta and I had to message him and tell him, do not eat my pasta. And he was like, too late.
late?
Oh my gosh.
I say it was some though. I say it was some. Don't make me look.
You
totally
could send
bad.
me some of
I
my
say-
food.
All right.
That's our food. Like, you know, this is a funny thing with marriage, you know. Sometimes things be so separate, then sometimes things be so together. Huh? What happened to the two? Yours is mine, mine is yours, and all of this, all this good talking. Stop this, man. Stop.
Okay, LaDonya, are you ready for this one? Who is Ken's celebrity crush? You have to write it. Ken's celebrity
I
crush.
can't, babe, you don't know this?
It's a funny story, actually.
I want to hear the story. All right, Ken, let me see.
She might get one of them too.
Oh,
You can put two.
You got one. Which one you going to take off? Oh, okay.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. Okay, so Ken, why is Nicki your favorite celebrity crush?
I always have a thing for Nikki is,
My middle name is Nicole.
Oh, okay.
But he used to tell me
I always tell him when he's dating that, you know what I mean? I deny Nikki and tell
he
her.
denied Nikki for me.
Oh, wow.
You know.
I tell her, boy, you know.
All right, Ken, what is LaDonya's favorite color?
The one.
One answer.
Okay, the new one.
Look, I just saved you. Good job.
Give him a new one.
You used to be
I
green.
I change favorite colors.
All right,
almost
guys.
Every year.
Thanks so much for coming on
Thank you
this
for having
show
us, yeah.
and for sharing your story.
Thanks.
It's such a blessing to see two amazing persons come together to just go through life, you know, with all the hiccups. You're still positive. You're still full steam ahead. Love it. Last word to any married couple out there struggling with anything. What would be your advice to them? Final words.
Talk to each other about it. You know what I
Okay.
mean? You married that person because that person was your best friend at one point in time, and they understood you or they still understand you. Just talk to them about it. Whatever it is, if you effectively communicate the problem, you all could get through it together.
Awesome.
No matter what the problem is.
I actually gonna
That's
say
it.
the same thing, yeah.
Beautiful. All right,
Great.
guys. Thanks so much for watching Sofa Talk. Bye.